morning I saw an article that said that literally over 3 million people filed for unemployment this year, which is insane. Whether you lost your job or you just are looking for another source of income, this video is going to help you find different money-making streams that you can do at the comfort of your own home. A lot of these money-making streams I do myself, so I'm super excited to share with you guys.
Up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. I know we did you wrong.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be very important because with the times changing and like so much happening in the world right now, I feel like this topic will definitely be very beneficial. As you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about a whole bunch of different money-making streams that you guys can do from the comfort of your own home while we are all quarantined. I definitely wanted to only talk about things that I know that a mass majority of people will be able to do. A lot of these things also can be done if you are outside of the United States now. So the first at-home side hustle that I have for you guys is beta testing. Beta testing is basically where you get paid to test different companies, products, services, and apps. There's multiple different websites that offer beta testing. I do have two that I'm going to go through with you guys today. So the first one is called usertesting.com. With user testing, literally anybody can apply as long as you're 18 and up. And with this, you are able to make up to $60 per test. Typically, it's around $10 per 20 minutes. You can earn up to $60 per test. All you have to do is visit a website or an app, complete a set of tasks, speaking your thoughts out loud, and then you get paid. So it's as easy as that. All you have to do is put your email address to sign up. So it says that you get $10 via PayPal for every 20-minute video you complete. User testing pays you to visit websites or apps, complete a set of tasks, and speak your thoughts out loud. You basically get paid via PayPal, and there's over 3 million tests that are taken by users for companies like Zendesk, Microsoft, Apple, eBay. So these are really reliable companies that you'll be able to do beta testing for, and it really does not take a lot out of you. So this is an easy way to make a couple of $100s a week. What's great about this is also that it's international. So this is available to people that live in a whole bunch of different countries. There's a list of different countries that are available here in Europe, Africa, Asia, and Latin America. If your country is here, you're able to apply, and it's as easy as that. Their website that is available is called Try My UI, and it's very simple to usertesting.com with Try My UI. So it says here that all you have to do as a tester is be yourself, use the test website exactly as you would in real life situation, and voice your thoughts and frustrations out loud so that the site developers can understand your experiences. So you get paid $10 for each test you take. A typical test lasts approximately 20 minutes. So it's very simple to user testing, about the same pricing and everything. I'll put the links to both of those websites down below. Another at-home side hustle that you guys all have access to as long as you have the internet is teaching kids English. So a lot of people are not aware of this, but there are people that are all around the world that are just wanting to learn English and wants to be able to have conversations with somebody while they're learning. So there's multiple different websites. I'll list a couple of them down below that allow you to have access to a whole bunch of different people. Most of the times it's kids. The largest market is in China. So the first website I'm going to go on is Cambly.com. So it says here that tutoring with Cambly is fun and rewarding. While you chat with students, we automatically track the time you tutor. We pay 17 cents per minute, which is about $10.20 per hour, delivering your earnings every single Monday via PayPal. You make your own hours, work as little or as much as you want. You can log online whenever you have a free moment and start taking calls within minutes. So this is definitely an amazing opportunity for people. You really don't need any experience. So it literally says here, no experience necessary. You just have to be able to speak English. You don't have to know how to speak Chinese. The only thing that is required is for you to be able to speak English. So with Q Kids, this is mostly just for Chinese kids in general. You're able to connect with a young learner, and you're able to make easy and stable supplemental income. You're able to make around $16 to $20, and each lesson is around 30 minutes. They have specific time slots that you're able to choose, and you're able to just spend a couple of hours a day, or you pick your own hours essentially. But if you have a specific time, like okay, every single Wednesday I'm going to make sure that I am on Q Kids or Cambly teaching English from 7 to 10 a.m. And at that point you know that I've made this amount of money at this time. This option is honestly amazing. There's no experience needed. There's a ton of Chinese kids that are available on these websites that just need somebody to learn English from, and personally I'm super excited to start because you guys know I took Chinese. Well, if you guys are new here, I did take Chinese in college, so I am actually pretty good in my Chinese. Like I can hold conversations and stuff, so it can kind of be like a back and forth thing, and it'll be a way of me learning as well. Even though you don't need to know Chinese, Chinese. Like I said before, you don't need to know Chinese at all. Like, you don't need to know how to speak Mandarin at all. Practice my skills just for fun while doing this and be making money on the side. And $16 to $20 an hour is a pretty good, you know, wage. So definitely check out those different websites. Another at-home side hustle that you guys definitely should try out is retail arbitrage. This is just a fancy way of flipping items online. So this is something that I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of. Literally tomorrow, I'm going to be flipping a whole bunch of stuff that I have in my house. I have a lot of clothes that I am going to be putting on Poshmark, which is a platform that you're able to sell clothes, items, like a whole bunch of different categories online. What's great about Poshmark is that you don't need to have like a following. You can literally get customers from the website. So it's kind of like a search engine almost, and that you're able to sell your own things on. If you go on Poshmark, you can see all the different categories that are available to sell. So I typically just sell my clothing on Poshmark. Next option is still underneath retail arbitrage. It's definitely going to take a little bit more work, a little bit more, you know, finesse, but what you can do is you can buy things on Craigslist and sell it on eBay for obviously more money to kind of flip the item. So a lot of times people on Craigslist are just trying to get rid of things and they sell it for really cheap. So you can, you know, list that item on eBay and just flip whatever you are trying to sell and just have it on eBay available. I do recommend you guys to sell clothes or any other items that you have on Poshmark. I've even sold textbooks on Poshmark before, just because it's just a platform for you to be able to sell things. The next option that you guys have is by selling courses and selling your expertise online. This will require a little bit more work to start off, but if you just dedicate a day to really just planning out your content that you're going to do, filming, then you should be good to go. Multiple different websites and platforms that you're able to do this on. I do have a couple here available that I want to list down below. One of them is called Udemy, or Udemy. I don't know how to pronounce it really well, but on here you're really able to take advantage of thousands of people that are looking for courses on different topics, right? So this is another kind of search engine type of thing, because you don't have to have a following, you don't have to have the people that you're trying to sell to. They already have it on the website. You're just posting your specific course on the website. So with this, there's thousands of people that are looking for different courses on different topics on a day-to-day basis, especially right now where people are at home and they have more free time. A lot of people are trying to enhance their skills, learn different things, and you know, this is a perfect time to really just capitalize off of a specific skill that you have. So on Udemy right now, there's a whole bunch of different, you know, categories here. So there's business, design, photography, development. So development as in like web development. If you're into computer science or anything like that, the market for people that understand Python, if you understand Python, if you're in school for computer science, or if you've just learned it in the past and you're able to sell this specific, you know, topic, you can make so much money, you guys. Like my brother, I'm trying to get him into doing this because he's in school for computer science right now. Python itself has made around like $4.3 million just on Udemy, which is insane. So definitely, if you have any skill that you feel as though people would be interested in learning, definitely you can create your own course. You can sell it from, you know, anywhere from $10, $15, $20, however much you think your specific course is worth. If you don't have an idea yourself, you can literally go on here to kind of figure out what you want to do. So yeah, definitely check out Udemy. You can also use another platform called Teachable. What's great about that is that you're able to also, a similar aspect, but you know, you can just focus on your own specific service. Udemy is more so for people that don't have, you know, a following or, you know, friends and family that they can sell to. With Udemy, it might be a little bit more difficult just because you have your competition on the same platform. With Teachable, you can just create your own link and you'll be able to sell it, put in your bio on your Instagram, you know, and you'll be able to just do the same thing. I'm actually working on a course myself that is going to be coming out very soon. I'm actually working on 2 courses. So you guys know I trade in the foreign exchange market. I'm working on creating my own course for just teaching how to trade in the forex market, and then I'm also working on another course for drop shipping. These are like my 2 most asked questions. So if you guys are interested in learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market, or interested in learning how to drop ship and creating like a drop shipping model for yourself and learning how to really just capitalize off of that altogether, definitely sign up for Lavish Life Academy. That's where it's going to be under, and I'm super excited about that altogether. I'm going to actually make a video just talking about Lavish Life Academy and what my specific plans are for it. I know it has taken a lot of time. I have been doing one-on-one business mentorship, and that's been doing extremely well. So if you do want to get you know, one-on-one business mentorship call, definitely just check out my website lavishruby.com/business dash mentoring. I'll put it on the screen here. That's also underneath selling your expertise. So you can do one-on-one courses, you can do one-on-one coaching, you can sell a course on Teachable or Udemy, or however you pronounce it. Another way to make money from the comfort of your own home is affiliate marketing. So I talked about this before, but this is basically where you are promoting a specific product that you use and you get a percentage of the sale. So it doesn't have to be too salesy, like something that you constantly use, and you can kind of get a link for it and you'll be able to sell. One website that I recommend for this is called ClickBank, and it has the best affiliate programs. You're able to see a whole bunch of different businesses that are affiliated with ClickBank, and you're able to kind of get a link for the different things here. So you can literally go through it. There's a whole bunch of different categories of things that you might already be using, and you can just get a link for it and you'll be able to make a percentage off of it. So there's arts and entertainment, business and investing, computers. They have books on here. There's so many different things that are here that you probably might use already, and you'll be able to make a percentage off of it. So one example is Vitamix. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before. Vitamix is definitely like one of the popular things on ClickBank, and that's because you can tell your friends and family about Vitamix. If they end up buying it, I think it's like a $300 product, you make a percentage of that. I think it's around like $40 to $50 you make a profit, and at that point you're literally getting paid to promote a product that you already use and love, and it's just like free money at that point. That's ClickBank. Another website that a lot of people use is Amazon Associates. This is not going to be like a ton of money. This is just something to add on to your other side hustle. So with Amazon Associates, it says that it's easy and free to join. Choose from over 1 million of products to advertise to your customers, and you can get up to 10% in advertising fees. So this obviously depends on how expensive the specific product you are kind of promoting is. A lot of people that make tons of money just by putting out content related to the different things that they are affiliates with. People do comparison videos all the time that are full of different Amazon Associates links or ClickBank links. Obviously, the more expensive the product is that you are promoting, the higher you're able to make off of that percentage. So for example, if you're selling a camera that's $1,000 and you're making 10%, you're getting literally $100 for just promoting a camera. A lot of people make YouTube channels just for this. A lot of people have blogs and stuff like that they just constantly promote this information. So this is just another option for you guys. Side hustles, I think I have like 5 different side hustles underneath this one in particular, but you can find all these jobs on either Upwork.com or Fiverr.com. So I'm going to actually start off with Fiverr, and what's great about this is that you're able to really get freelancing jobs. This is kind of similar to like Udemy because you already have people that are looking to hire people coming to this website on a daily basis, so it's different than having your own personal website where you're telling your friends and family. With Fiverr.com, you already have a platform where people are constantly coming on anyway, and you're able to kind of make your listing. So with Fiverr and Upwork, you're able to really make your own listing, and there's a whole bunch of different categories that you can go about doing freelance work for. So I'm going to talk about a couple of them today. So the first one is doing voiceovers. This is something that a lot of people are not aware of. You guys can literally just read content and read passages and stuff like that and become a voiceover, if that makes sense, and you can literally just get paid to just speak and be able to send those files over. So yeah, so you can literally just make your own listing of a voiceover, and you can really just get paid just to speak. So I'm just going to read a couple of the listings here so that you guys can see. But this person said, I will record a youthful millennial American male voiceover, and his listing starts at $100. He has 467 reviews. This guy has 467 5-star. I see a couple. I will produce a professional character voiceover starting at $40. I will record a professional female voiceover in 24 hours starting at $10. So this is literally easy money that you can make. I think you need to have a distinct voice. Everybody's voice is different, so this is just a great option. I think Fiverr is definitely most common for graphics and design, so you're able to do stuff in all these different categories here. So there's art and illustration, merchandise, products and character design, so you can create characters for people, print design, virtual design. If you are skilled in graphic design, this is a perfect website for you. Another thing that you can do if you have time, you don't even have to be very skilled at this, but a lot of people just don't have time to do it in their business, and they're willing to pay people to do, which is just writing. So there are people that do podcast writing, transcriptionists. Like you can literally just watch videos and type it out, and you can become a transcriptionist straight from Fiverr. I'll have another website down below where you can become a transcriptionist on as well. Proofreading and editing, resume writing, creating LinkedIn profiles for people. So resume writing and cover letter writing is another huge thing that a lot of people do on both Fiverr and Upwork. Another great thing that a lot of people can do is data entry. They hire you just to enter data in for them, and you can get paid money for this. Let me see how much the listings are for data entry. So look at this, you guys. So I will do perfect data entry and web research for starting at $60. I will do the fastest data entry job professionally, and it says starting at $5, but you have to understand that that's literally starting at $5. They have different options here for different pricings. Upwork, I feel as though, is for people that are a little bit more skilled. One job that I definitely recommend for a lot of people is to become a virtual assistant. You can put a listing there to be a virtual assistant and basically help different entrepreneurs, different people just in the workforce in general that need help virtually, and you can just list the different skills that you do have, whether it's customer service, replying to emails. It doesn't require a lot of skill, so that's why I do recommend virtual assistants. I've personally hired virtual assistants from Upwork. With Upwork, you are able to do this anywhere around the world. I see a lot of $12 an hour, $20 an hour, $15 an hour, so you can really just make your listing there. Also, you can become a customer service rep on this website as well. A lot of times they just need people to answer emails, answer phones. Search around Upwork and Fiverr to kind of figure out what will be best for you. But there's voiceovering, there's translating services, resume writing, graphic design, video editing. These are all things that you can do at the comfort of your own home with little to no skill. Besides the video editing option, all the rest that I've talked about today, you really don't need a lot of skill to do. You just need to have time, and that's what a lot of businesses don't have, is time. So they have all of these different opportunities for people to work with them on here. The way that it works is you make the listing yourself, so you want to kind of figure out what different things you would be interested in doing. Make sure that you have a good profile picture, make sure that you have a good little description. You can watch like YouTube videos on how to make the best Upwork profile. All right, you guys, so those are all the different side hustles I have for you guys today. I recommend you guys to check out Fiverr, check out Upwork, check out all the websites I have down below, and see if it's something that you would be interested in. As you guys know, I have a whole bunch of different side hustles already that I do on a consistent basis. However, with the whole quarantine and a lot of people, you know, out of school, I've lost a good 2 or 3 of them. I definitely lost a couple of speaking engagements. I lost a couple of brand sponsorships just because, like, you know, people are pulling funds. Schools are closed, so obviously I don't have anywhere to speak at. So personally, I'm going to be doing a couple of these different things on this list. I genuinely recommend you guys to do this last investment because it will give you the highest return, and this has made me a ton of money, you guys. Literally has made me over $100,000, and it's time to really buy into any of those sectors because after all of this, the stock price of that is going to jump. All right, guys, so the stimulus checks are here. I know you guys are excited because I've been getting a whole bunch of messages on what to spend your money on, what stocks should I get, should I start trading in the forex market, should I start trading stocks, should I start investing, should I get Bitcoin. I'm going to be talking about today how to save, invest, and spend your $1,200 stimulus check. If you guys are interested in watching, stay tuned for the rest.
Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. I know we did you wrong.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, I basically upload a whole bunch of different videos on this channel, from how to make money, how to save money, how to invest. My last video I think I uploaded last week was how to make $10,000 a week from home, and that video got 100,000 views in like a week. I'm so happy about that. Typically I upload on Mondays for my Money Monday series, but because of all the stuff that's going on in the economy, in the world, in the government, I'm actually going to be uploading a lot more frequently on this channel. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that subscribe button down below. But as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be talking about the stimulus check, and when I tell you guys, people have been hitting me up left and right about this check, what to do, how much to spend, how to invest, this and the third, and I am here to give you guys all the tea on what I recommend you guys to do. Well, I wouldn't say recommend because I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what I would do with the $1,200. But that's enough for this intro. You guys are here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to know how to save, invest, and spend your money. And I'm here to give you guys all the tea. Now that that's out of the way, let me tell you guys the reason why you guys are getting the stimulus check, because understanding the reason why you're getting it will kind of influence how you spend it. So, as you guys know, unemployment rates are skyrocketing, right? Skyrocketing. A couple of weeks ago, headline news was that it was at 3.3 million people filed for unemployment, which was crazy. Right now, today, it's already at 16 million. That's over 5 times more than it was a couple of weeks ago. You know, so So many people are unemployed, people don't have jobs. 40% of renters are not paying rent. This affects the landlords. Landlords are not making money, but they still have to pay their mortgages. USPS is going out of business. Universities are going bankrupt. Whole universities are going bankrupt. All of that going on, there are a lot of uncertainty. A lot of people just don't know what to do. I'm listening to an interview by Warren Buffett, and he literally said, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what to do. And he said that he's never seen anything like this in the past 80 years, right? So with all the different people that I have been listening to and kind of gathering information from, there has been 3 common underlying aspects, right? One is that things can get worse before it gets better, so you want to play it smart. 2, you want to do things that your future self will thank you for. 3, you want to make decisions for the long term and not the short term. So all the different things I want to talk about today are going to reflect those different aspects. So the first thing I would say is to save. If you guys do not have an emergency savings fund yet, you should definitely be putting money towards it. Everyone should have at least 3 to 6 months worth of emergency savings that they can use in case of an emergency, right? And I talked about this months ago before this whole thing started in my how to start investing in your 20s so that you're rich in your 30s video, and I mentioned that I have a whole year worth of savings in my high interest savings account. And a high interest savings account is different than a regular savings account that, you know, Chase Bank, Citibank, Bank of America, all these big name banks have, and that's because they have a higher interest savings, right? A lot of people put money into those types of savings accounts that are like bigger name brand, and it's literally making no interest whatsoever. With the high interest savings account, you can make up to 2.8% interest. With everything going on right now, the interest rates did decrease, but it's still nothing like any of those big name banks, right? Savings account for the bank that I use right now is 1.5%. That's a lot compared to any of these other banks that you guys probably are using right now. Open up a high interest savings account and definitely put your money in there first. So like I said before, things can get worse before it gets better, so you want to make sure that you're putting your money somewhere that is liquid, that you're able to really take out in case anything happens. So the next thing that I recommend you guys to do that I don't see being talked about enough is to pay off any high interest rate debt. Debt is probably one of the most expensive things that you guys can have. Paying off debt is a guaranteed rate of return. It could be almost 10 to 15% of a return if you pay off your debt that is high interest. So for example, if you have credit card debt that's over 5%, pay off that credit card, please, because every single month that you have this specific credit card debt is going to make a huge impact on your finances. Paying off your high interest rate debt can give you a guaranteed return of 10 to 15%. So that's literally making you money just by paying off your debt. And I guarantee you guys, paying off this debt will benefit you so much in the long run. Like, I really don't think you guys do the math on the credit card interest rate debt that you guys have, because the faster you pay it off, the more money you're really saving. Not really saving, you're kind of making the money back, because you're not gonna have to spend money in the future paying the debt off. And that's one thing that is not going to be halted. That's one thing that's not going to kind of be put on the back burner. Card interest rates are still going to increase no matter what's going on. If you guys already have an emergency fund, if you don't have any debt, then you can really focus on investing, right? Sadly, I do not qualify for the stimulus check. However, there are 3 different ways that I would invest if I was put in a position to get $1,200 of free money. I already have an emergency fund. I do not have any credit card debt or high interest rate debt. So I would be investing this money, right? There's 3 different things that I would invest. The first one would be stocks. So with all that's going on in the economy right now, a lot of these stocks are at a 20% to 80% discount from their all-time highs, which is insane. So that basically means that if you buy a stock right now at their all-time lows, once the economy gets back to, you know, the normal rate, it's going to increase, and the value of your stock is going to be a lot more than you bought it from initially. So with stocks, the whole purpose is to buy low and sell high, right? When you sell it, quote unquote, that's basically you making money off of that stock. So I'm going to talk about what I would invest in the stock market. One of the common aspects that people were mentioning was to prepare for the long term, right? Prepare for the long term. So when you are buying stocks, you have to know that you are going to hold this out for a long period of time. Every single investment that I do in the stock market, I always do it under a Roth IRA, so that is tax advantaged, right? With compound interest, you are able to make so much money in the long term underneath this Roth IRA that is going to make you way more money than it is right now. There are two different types of stocks that I personally would invest in. There are index funds, which are kind of like broad basket funds where you kind of are able to get a whole group or a basket of multiple different stocks in one. And then there's individual stocks, right? So I'm going to put on the screen the index funds that I personally invest in on the screen, and individual stock wise. So a lot of people have been asking me about individual stocks, right? I actually posted on my story yesterday that I recommended my sister and brother to invest in a couple of stocks, and they've been doing really well because of all the stuff that's going on in the economy. Stock wise, you want to invest in stocks that are going to be profitable even after the recession. So you want to invest in stocks that are going to be profitable whether the economy is good or bad, right? Whether it's good or bad, because you are looking at the long term. So the sectors that I would invest in is the healthcare, utilities, consumer staples, and energy. That's because regardless of what's going on, people are still going to need healthcare, people are still going to need to eat, so consumer staples, people are still going to have to pay for light and energy, all that stuff, right? So regardless of what's going on, that is going to have to go up in the future, right? It's at an all-time low right now, 20% to 80% quote-unquote discount because of how low it is. So it's perfect time to really buy into any of those sectors because after all of this, the stock price of that is going to jump. To recap on that, you want to make sure that you're investing in stocks that have high yield, safety, and growth. That's basically stocks that will be profitable whether the economy is good or bad. And then those are individual stock wise. Index funds or broad basket funds are always a safe way to invest. I'll put a couple of them on the screen here, but you guys have to also realize, like I said before, this is preparing for the long term, right? So this is a long-term investment, so you're not going to really see you know, a crazy difference in the amount of money that you're investing in until the future. A couple of the other investments that I'll mention today will kind of give you a faster return than investing in the stock market. So the next thing that I would invest in is cryptocurrency. If you guys have not invested in cryptocurrency yet, this is a perfect time to do so. I know there's a lot of speculation and a lot of just different stuff regarding cryptocurrency, Bitcoin to be exact. It's honestly essential for you guys to do your part and do your research on cryptocurrency because there are a lot of speculation, but there's a lot of false speculation. Bitcoin is honestly amazing. Bitcoin is an amazing investment. Amazing, and there's multiple reasons why. But one thing that people don't understand with cryptocurrency is that that specific form of currency is worth so much more than the dollar, and that's because money can be printed as much as the government wants. As you guys know, you guys have probably been seeing headlines like, you know, the government is giving $3.3 trillion to this, the military is spending trillions of dollars on this. That's because money can literally be printed as much as the government wants. Value of money can decrease over time or increase over time. But one thing with cryptocurrency is that the value of it is always increasing. Why? Because things like Bitcoin, there was only 21 million Bitcoins ever made. So that means that as Bitcoins become more scarce, the value of Bitcoin will be increasing. That's why the hold and the power of cryptocurrency is so high. This basically means that it's deflationary, that the purchasing power of Bitcoin is always increasing. Money, however, is inflationary. That means that the value of money can decrease. There's inflationary power to money because of how much it's printed. With Bitcoin, like I said before, there's only 21 million Bitcoins ever made. So I would definitely recommend investing into cryptocurrency, but with every single investment, you guys have to also understand that you have to do your research. You have to do your research and make sure that it's something that you are able to do, that you understand everything related to it, because cryptocurrency is also very volatile. Cryptocurrency, it is meant to be held for the long term. Like I said before, you are doing things that your future self will be happy about. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin to be exact, there is high risk, but there is very high reward. So I have already talked about stocks, I've already talked about cryptocurrency, high interest savings account, paying off your debt. This last investment that I'm going to recommend for you guys, this is something I actually recommend. I didn't recommend any of the other things. Those are things that I would personally do. I genuinely recommend you guys to do this last investment because it will give you the highest return, and this has made me a ton of money, you guys. Literally has made me over $100,000. This is investing in yourself, investing in new skills, and investing in knowledge. There are many different ways that you guys can invest in yourself with this $1,200. I recommend you guys to spend time learning a new skill, learning a craft, learning how to start a business, learning how to drop ship. If you guys don't know what drop shipping is, it's basically a business model that allows you to make money off of inventory that you personally don't have. It's a model that has very, very, very low startup costs, but you can also start a business with low startup costs as well if you're doing things the right way. So starting a business, drop shipping, learning how to trade. A lot of people kind of confuse trading in the stock market, trading in the foreign exchange market, from investing in the stock market or investing in the foreign exchange market, right? Trading definitely is a skill that you have to learn, and you have to learn how to do it correctly so that you can make the most money off of it. We can really spend this time right now to plan for our future. The couple of weeks you have right now can propel you to a whole different level a couple of months from now, a year from now. You guys probably have heard of the term, give your man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man how to fish, feed him for a lifetime. That is literally what you are doing if you are investing in yourself, investing in a specific skill, investing into your future in general, because learning how to start a business, learning how to drop ship, and actually implementing it will give you so much of a greater return on your investment. I literally made over $1,000 on Tuesday in the foreign exchange market because I invested into learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market. Investing into your YouTube channel. A lot of people want to start YouTube channels but they don't have a laptop or they don't have a camera. I actually would recommend you spending money on those different things so that you guys can prepare for the future of your YouTube channel. Definitely use this time to kind of figure out what skills you're interested in. Day trading might not be for you, but maybe starting a business will be. Maybe starting a business isn't the best thing for you because you don't want to hold inventory. Maybe you'll be interested in starting a dropshipping business. So just really trying to understand what is the best for you, learning different skills, and investing into yourself and the different things that you do know will give you a great return. So that's basically it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, enter the giveaway. Follow me on my Instagram page so that you guys can tune into my lives on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can be entered to win into the $50 giveaway. And that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Are you sick and tired of the various FX and stock trading theories that saturate the internet? Do you want to learn how to analyze the market easily and quickly? Do you want to consistently profit from the market? Well, no time is better than now to take action. Synergy Trading will allow you to learn the best techniques of trading and discover unique tools to catch market opportunities on stocks, FX pairs, commodities, and futures. With Synergy Trading, you'll find great trades in a short matter of time. Test this methodology for yourself, free of charge. Now's the time to take action. Add our indicator at tradingview.com and give the system a try. It's time to gain the financial independence you've been chasing after. We know you'll love it, and you have nothing to lose.